All right, this is part 2. I ran out of time, and it's still.
New tonight, Transportation Secretary.
So this is part 2 on October the 15th, 2021. So I was just experiencing 4 sharp pains in my anus, and CNN is on live. It says 4:28 p.m. here for them. I don't know where they're at. Oh, never mind. It says 7:28. 4:28. Oh, it goes back. And it says CNN live, and they were doing a video. I don't know what they were talking about because I saw it from my room, but it had the United States military male soldiers they were showing. And I was hearing people next door, it sounded like in room 114, I'm not sure, saying words that I've documented hearing odd, like, yeah, that's peaceful. And so one of the things I learned that we are among artificial intelligence, a Moorish American Nation and family. Artificial intelligence, that means they are not connected to the human family. So if they're not connected to the human family, it's easier for them to commit crimes of humanity. Crimes of humanity all around the earth, all around in different nations. It's for example, 9/11. When 9/11 happened, many people had TVs in their room. Many people had TVs in their room, and they watched what the TV was showing them when the Twin Towers fell down, and they watched Building 7 fall down too, and they watched how the TV, those on TV, gave an explanation of why the Twin Towers were, well, they didn't say blown up, why the planes flew into the Twin Towers. And they watched how they found what they called passports from Middle Easterns. They found passports and all that rubble and pictures of people from the Middle East and all that rubble. And they said Bin Laden was responsible for 9/11. They said Bin Laden and some others were responsible for 9/11, but yet they could never explain what happened in Building 7. Now, the last time I counted, or they documented, it was over 2,000 people died. Over 2,000 people were murdered when this happened on 9/11. And most of the people on 9/11 had TVs. Okay, it's just like in Hurricane Katrina. When they documented in Hurricane Katrina, they started off saying over 25,000 people were dead or close to 30,000. But then the TV gradually brought it down, people that were on the TV saying the people, the casualties of Hurricane Katrina wasn't that much. And once again, many people had TVs in their room, TVs in their houses. And so they were able to give a clear picture or what was going on in a satellite, as a satellite to other nations or those that were paying attention. If you want to think of, if you can imagine my Moorish American Nation, a TV being a satellite and millions or thousands or those that are privy tuning in to watch and make sure these things, or not make sure, but I should say witness these things are being done. Islam, can you imagine that? Can you imagine artificial intelligence watching over 20,000 people be drowned or fighting for their lives, staying alive up until the very end before? It's like I heard of the feedback. Did you see her bend her lips? You know how I told you some black people bend their lips like they are trying to, like this. Let me show you. I seen them doing like this. Like this. Did you see her do that? Right? Look, there she goes. Maybe she's taking a deep breath. Anyway, right when she did that, it's like I heard some feedback in here. I'm not sure. Maybe the camera picked it up. But over 20 or 25,000 people, they had documentations, videos of people fighting, calling 911. They're waiting for someone to come. They're like the emergency people on the other line trying to give them hope. Someone's going to come and get you in Louisiana. and the waters kept rising, the waters kept rising, the waters kept rising. You heard emergency response giving testimony of how they would call or be on the phone with the people on the other line until their very last moment of life. Okay? Until the very last moment of life. Can you imagine that? My Moorish American Nation and family. And so in 9/11, then take it to 9/11, you got people going about their day-to-day business, and supposedly two airplanes crash into the Twin Towers. So those people that were in the Twin Towers, I don't know how many made it out, if any made it out. But I remember seeing on TV the firefighters went into the Twin Towers according to the TV, and it's like they had the look that they knew that they would never come back out. They went inside the Twin Towers to save the people that was left there, and they had looks on their face, some by those that were there giving testimony, that they knew they would never make it out. And so a lot of the firefighters did not make it out. So over 2,500, what I remember seeing documentation of casualties in 9/11. Then to top it off, they have documentations of trillions of dollars being missing during 9/11. What happened to all that money? But yet, now we are in a time where people are talking about artificial intelligence, AI. And this TV is, knowing that the TV is a satellite, people are traveling. There's so much new technology. You would think the technology that they have developed would be for the saving of humanity. Saving humanity, freedom, making sure everybody have humane rights. So what's going on where you have such a huge advance, or people being involved? There's some sciences that help people evolve to a degree where you think this is extraordinary, but yet they are still in bondage. How does that harmonize with Earth and the organic constitution of freedom and the energies of freedom and all that is of natural law? How does that harmonize or correlate to these laws of these natural laws? If you artificial intelligence, how do you correlate and harmonize with natural law? How do you correlate or harmonize with natural law if you are not considered to be a part of the human family? If you are not considered to be a part of the organic instrument of the Constitution? That's my thought. Oh, now it's on break. It was just a thought. It's on. I just felt the need to do this video. My Moorish American Nation and family. Imani is in another room. I'm going to go upload it.